What is up, guys, and welcome back to episode number 125 now of our My Player Career Mode. If you didn't already watch yesterday's episode, I recommend you guys go ahead and do that because it's vital in order to understand what's going on here at Juve and why I'm just handing in a transfer request there as well. But today, guys, we will be back playing with England, of course. We will be starting the European Championships off. Our first game of the group stage is against Finland. If you missed as well, we actually have Spain and Norway partnering Finland in our group, so should be quite interesting. Of course, we are picked for the first game of today's episode. So, without further ado, we're going to get straight into the gameplay today as well. Don't want to waste any more time. That is the England team on your screen. It's a very good squad. Chamberlain and Chambers are the two weak points along with Chris Smalling. But a lot of the players here on the bench as well are really good. So, I'm looking forward to this. I think it's going to be a good competition as well. It's a nice break as well away from, of course, Juventus and club football. Gives it a little bit of a kind of breakaway and also a little bit of enjoyment as well away from what we've been doing. Because remember, I didn't really enjoy my time at Juve. We weren't brilliant. The team weren't brilliant. Everything just didn't go brilliantly. So, yeah, this is a much-needed break in that aspect. So, I'm really looking forward to this, of course. Wembley Stadium is where we're going to kickstart this off with a home game against Finland. And hopefully, we can get ourselves underway with a victory. As I already showed you, that is our group. So, the other two teams playing against each other are Spain and Norway, which would be quite interesting to see how they get on as well. I don't know who have the best team in the world right now. I'm going to guess with the youngsters and stuff that are about, that France will be quite tough during this competition, of course, the Euros. Belgium as well, they could be interesting to see how they get on. But anyways, enough about that for now, guys. We are getting straight into today's game. I'm also going to check out the Finland team doing this way, so we don't have to wait for all the menus and stuff. That is the Finland lineup. Of course, guys, I recognize nobody. So unless you guys do, this should be quite simple for us. All we've got to do is win the game, guys, and get off in the right way. Of course, we are partnered today with Raheem Sterling out on that left-hand side, the man who denied us an opportunity at winning the Champions League for the second time running because he was part of the winning Real Madrid team. So he's our teammate today, but I wonder if there's any hostility between the two of us after that Champions League final. I'm sure there's not, you know, like, of course he won it, I lost it. You've got to be gracious in defeat. They were the better team. They probably deserved it in that last episode. If you haven't already seen it, I've spoiled it for you, and I am sorry. But if you're on this episode and haven't watched that one, what are you doing? But still, yeah, we've got a massive job on our hands here today, guys. England, of course, it's not easy, but we've got ourselves a free kick. You know what? Early on here, who knows? Test the keeper, potentially. It is over the wall, and it's on target. It's hit the post. No way. We've hit the post in the first 9 minutes of this game here from a free kick. Tell you what. We almost found the back of the net. Did the keeper get a touch to it? No, he didn't, but it was off the post. It was close, guys, but no cigar, unfortunately. All right, Finland are really struggling out the back to close down, and there is a strike coming in. I've got to do better with that one. Has to be hitting the target, right-footed. I know it's my weaker foot, but I have to hit the target with that. And I was just saying, Finland right now, defensively, don't look brilliant as I hit a strike straight at the goalkeeper's water bottle. I'm sure he's going to be appreciative of that. But first 12 minutes have been good, guys. We've created two opportunities, of course, one of them from a free kick, which we struck against the post. But it's looking good. Finland, I tell you what, are really struggling to keep up with the play. And that's to be expected, of course. We have such a good team at international level that you would expect this to be very one-sided. And I say that as we give the ball away. Eric Dyer with absolute machine of a tackle there. What a tackle that is. Chamberlain down the right-hand side now. We're going to overrun it into a Finland defender. But we are on top here, guys, and it is expected. Nice, Dyer through to me, but I've got to give it backwards because there was no real pass on other than that one. Dyer, little 1-2 with him, brilliant as well. Straight through, Eric Dyer, nice play, and I'm in behind, striking. Keeper's made a save. It wasn't clinical from me, though. It was straight at him. I have to be doing better. Maybe the confidence of losing that Champions League final, my confidence might have been dropped, guys, because I've had 3 opportunities so far in this game. Admittedly, the free kick was decent. Of course, it kept coming back off the post, but two chances from open play, and I've missed them both so far. Not good. Still early doors yet, guys. We're only 40 minutes in, and we still have an opportunity to try and grab something out of the game. And I'm saying it like with me being behind, but we really haven't. We've had good opportunities, and I've squandered most of them from the team perspective. Like, I've had a lot of opportunities here. We might have another one. Stop and turn back inside. There we go. Got past that defender, and I should have probably squared it. There it is, 1-0. We've got the goal, and it is going to be Ross Barkley with it. 42 minutes in. I stop and turn inside the penalty area, and I decided to go ahead and try and curl one, which I probably should have squared it looking at it. But you know what? Credit Ross Barkley. That's absolutely lovely to see him take the touch to set himself and then on the volley with the finish underneath the goalkeeper's right arm. And we lead here by a goal to nil. So Finland now, remember, because this is a situation where we are in a group stage, every point is massive. So Finland now cannot sit back. They have to try and at least get a draw out of this, I would say. But they may choose to do so and just try and damage limitation, really. But I'm not expecting that. I'm expecting them to come out now in the second half and try and create something in the game to get themselves back in it. But as of right now, it's been completely all us, guys. We have dominated the play. And as I said, it's not surprising, is it, when you look at our team compared to the Finland lineup. And again, we're not playing the 3 at the back. So I think whatever team I need to go to, it has to play a 4 at the back. No 3 at the back with 2 up front. Doesn't work, all right? Go to a 4 at the back team and we'll be shining. So yeah, that's probably what I'm going to go for next, guys. I don't know who it is. I'll check out the teams before I go there if I do get an offer from someone and see what formation it's likely that they're playing and stuff. But yeah, we've played exceptionally well in that first half. We just need a goal now to wrap it all off, basically. We've got a pass as well. Dele Alli, nice flick back to me. I've got past the defender. That's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. And we've got the second in the game. Just as I said that, what a brilliant goal that is. Absolutely spectacular. I mean, I'm saying it like that, but you know what? The little touch past the defender, burst of pace. I know he's not world class. You know, it's not like we're playing Italia or, you know, Italy, sorry, or somebody like that. But I tell you what, that little touch past the defender and then the strike had such ferocity on it. The keeper was not getting anywhere near that. Absolutely brilliant. 2-0 lead here, guys, at Wembley. I'm sure this is 3 points in the bag. Ball through the middle, and I'm on the right-hand side. I've got to wait for a run in the middle of the box. It's going to come in from a couple of players, but I've got past a couple more, and it is 3-0, guys. Again, it's so simple. I mean, I could have tried to square that, but the space just opened up. Why not hit it, you know? So that's the second goal now of our game here for England. I'm actually curious. I wonder what our overall goals to game ratio is for England. I might check it out. I might try and rewatch as many games as I can back to see if we did play for England and then try and work out how many goals we actually got per game for England, because I think that would be quite cool to let you guys know. So if you guys know, or for whatever reason, I don't know, you might have remembered, I don't know, you might have been writing it down, because some people, it's kind of strange what some people give to other YouTubers in terms of statistics. If any of you know, let me know. But I am going to check it myself and try and find out how many goals I've scored before we end this series off and see what our England record is like, because I think it'll be pretty good. Whether or not we'll be the England's leading goal scorer now, I'll have to wait and see. But I know, of course, Rooney holds it at the moment in real life. Maybe we've beaten that. Alright, we're a minute away from the final whistle, guys. It has been convincing. It has been fantastic. The boys have played exceptionally well today. And we've deserved this, honestly. We've deserved a 3-0 win. I'm going to try and get a hat-trick before the end of the game, though. Whether or not we'll be able to is we win that flick onto Barkley. Barkley back to me. I'm not even going to pass this guy because I want this hat-trick. Let's see if we can get it. Turning a couple of players there. We've gone into the area now. Strike comes in. Keeper will save it. Wait, might be a second chance. Let's have a look. Cross coming in. It's going to go to Barkley. Sterling. Somebody. No, I couldn't get it under control. I cannot believe it. We almost had a hat-trick, guys. If I'd have been able to get that ball under control there, we would have had the hat-trick. But that's it for the first game. 3-0 win here, guys. We did hit the post as well from a free kick early on. We had an absolute astronomical amount of chances in this one. But 2 goals is what we come away with. Norway and Spain still to play. The best result for us would be a 1-1 draw, because I think we actually play Norway next. So we will have the final game in the group stage up against Spain, and we will know exactly whether or not we'll have to beat them based on what happens next. Wait a minute. I'm pretty sure that just said transfer request. Okay, no. They want me to be transfer listed. I'm going to keep handing it in, guys, because I do want to leave Juve, and we'll just see what the board says. All right, Allegri turning down the transfer request again. He better let me leave. I am not spending another season here at Juve. But we're against Norway now, guys. As you can see, Spain have beaten Norway, and it does move them to second in the group, actually. They beat them 2-1. So we're playing them now. Hopefully we can get the win still. I am not playing for this one because, unfortunately, he's decided to select somebody else, so we will have to sim it. It will be Harry Kane up front. I'm guessing that's Patrick Roberts as well. Lewis Cook is in there as well, of course. Mason Holgate, pretty decent team, that one. Let's see how the boys get on in game number 2 against Norway, as we are not picked, but we'll be simming the game. Rashford on the bench, Tammy Abraham on the bench as well, Jordan Pickford even making the bench. So some of the young boys coming through, and it is actually Norway who take the lead. Nielsen with it. In the 17th minute, Odegaard is playing for them, which will be good. You know what? We can't lose to Norway, guys. Come on. We can't lose to Norway. They've made it 2. I think we're going to lose to Norway, guys. We are going to lose to Norway, which means we have to now beat Spain. That's absolutely atrocious. We've lost 2-0 to Norway. We may not even get out of the group for this European Championship, guys. How appalling would that be? No way are we going to lose to Norway. Player of the Year. We've got Player of the Year as well. League's Player of the Year anyway, guys. And that's absolutely brilliant to see. So we're going to end the season off now. And as you can see from the objectives, we got the amount of goals that they wanted. We also didn't quite manage the assists or manage the average match rating. But we did manage the shots or goals average percentage thing. So we did 2 of the 4. I mean, it says maintain no less than a 29%, and I did get 29%. So I guess you can kind of take it with a pinch of salt. But anyways, that's going to be it for this season. Let's move into the next one, of course. All right, as it's saying at the new season as well, guys, you can see there on the screen that after we handed in our transfer request, a little news article is popping up saying that our submitted transfer request, which has alerted number of clubs starting a race for the signature of ourselves. Question is, will Juve accept that, or will they keep me here? So I'm guessing as well they're probably going to try and keep me here. I hope we get to leave, because I don't particularly want to be playing football here again with a 3 at the back formation and have Andone there and people like that. Yes, it would be nice to also stay, but I just can't put myself through another season of having Zaza and Andone as my strike partners. I'm sorry. It just won't do. But again, another question, how do we get Player of the Year in terms of the league, but not even getting Team of the Year? Doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But enough about that, guys. I'll come back to you once the new season's loaded. Alright, we are here, guys, and as you can see, there is the new season loaded. So, are we transfer listed? No, we must have just handed it in. As you can see, the lead expectations for this season, 24 league goals. It's not going to happen, guys, because I ain't going to be here. But we've got a massive game against Spain, and the boys really haven't helped our case of trying to get out of this group with that 2-0 defeat to bloody Norway, of all people. Norway, man. Come on. How have we lost 2-0 to Norway? Again, he turns down the request, but I'm going to keep handing it in, guys. Of course I am. I'm persistent. But yeah, we lost 2-0 to Norway, which means the group looks like that. And Spain are now top of it. So the thing is, guys, goal difference-wise, we're not beating Spain. So even if we beat Spain here, we have to rely on Norway to drop points because goal difference are exactly the same. So we've put ourselves in a really bad predicament for this group stage. So all I can hope is that the rest of the boys feel ashamed at the fact they lost 2-0 to Norway and that Finland do us a solid, because otherwise we're out of the European Championships before it's even begun, which will just basically add amazing things to an already fantastic season at Juventus here. But you know what? It doesn't matter, guys. If we get knocked out, I mean, yes, it'll be frustrating, but nothing I can do now. What's done is done. If I'd have been picked for the game against Norway, we'd have smashed them. But that comes down to the manager, who is, of course, I can't remember. It might have changed. Probably not, though. It's probably still the same manager. I mean, wait, can managers even change at international level? I don't think they can. I think they have to stay. Anyways, if it doesn't change, it's still Gareth Southgate. But if it, of course, changes, then I don't know who it is, because it could have changed, but I don't think it does, actually. I know normal managers can't get sacked, but I don't know about, I guess, international managers. But forget about it, guys. I'm rambling. This is a massive game. We have to win it, guys. Otherwise, we are saying bye-bye to the European Championships, and we will not be part of it from here on out. So, massive game coming up against Spain. Nothing less than 3 points. Otherwise, we're going out. There is the Spain team as well. Not bad, but not fantastic. I think we can still do a solid against them. Let's have a look, guys. It's going to be interesting regardless. Let's see what we can do against Spain. We have to win this game, as I said. Otherwise, we are saying goodbye to the European Championships. Nice play. Ross Barkley into me, and I've turned the defender brilliantly. Got to be. It is 1-0. England lead. 42 minutes on the clock. There we go. I'm about to headbutt the microphone, which I did. I just, you know, no holds barred. I'm an absolute animal machine. Headbutt the microphone in celebration, as I did the Deadwood celebration. You can't tell, DJ Wood, Deadwood. It means kind of makes sense. I mean, if we had Jedwood here as well, we have 3, but forget about that. 1-0 up, 42 minutes on the clock. We needed to win here. Now we've just got to hope that Finland can do us a solid against Norway, which might not happen. We'll see. And of course, we still have to hold on here as well. That's the most important bit. But at Wembley, who knows? We'll probably be able to do that. We'll have a look at the scores at halftime and stuff and see if Finland are able to do us that solid against Norway we're talking about. And so, it's half-time. We'll see. I'm not expecting it. No. Yes, they are. Get in. Finland are winning 1-0. If it stays as it is, we are going through the group stage in second, which will be, well, I'll still, we'd be glad going through at all. Never mind if it's second or first. But guess what, guys? Even if we now draw this game against Spain here, as long as Finland beat Norway, we're through no matter what. No, Delafeu, get off the ball. Fantastic tackle. Here we go again. Over the top ball, looking for me. I've made the run already, and I've had to take it. A weird touch there because the ball through really didn't give me any help at all. But we've turned the man brilliantly. Strike comes in. It's 2-0. It was a weird finish, but I'll take it every day of the week. We've got the second goal, guys. And it is a fantastic finish as well. I'm wondering if it takes a deflection on the way through. You'll see in a moment, guys, what I mean about it. Because there was a man from our team running over it. But there's also a guy from Spain trying to block this. As the pass, as I say, sent me in a weird position. I had to kind of cut back. But there it is. Does it take a deflection or is it just over him and into the back of the net? I think it just literally goes over the defender and into the net. It does. His sliding attempt goes underneath the ball. And then De Gea gets kind of confused, thinking it might take a deflection. So doesn't commit to the dive. And then it just goes into the bottom corner. So we lead 2-0. And it is going well so far. All we need, as I say, is Finland to either draw or beat Norway. And we're through the group. Wait, guys. One more goal. One more goal. And we will be through as winners, actually. Because obviously goal difference-wise. Remember, Spain was 5 ahead. We was on 1. Wait a minute. We could get it. Oh, my word. No way. There is potential for us to hit this last goal that we potentially need to go through as group winners. Hector Bellerin is so quick, remember, though, guys. Hector Bellerin. No, I cannot believe it. He held me back, ref. That's absolutely outrageous. Oh, I cannot believe that. Because the thing is, as well, you've got to remember, they were on 5 goal difference. We were on 1. The 2 here takes them down from 5 to 3, and it adds us to 3. This is outrageous, ref, because he was holding me back, and that was a guaranteed one-on-one situation if he didn't, and that could have taken us through as group winners. If that is what knocks us out, that is absolutely outrageous. I actually don't know, guys, whether or not we'll still be through as group winners if Spain don't score, because I don't know how many goals they managed to hit in the group stage. Of course, we will have hit 4, and I don't know how many they've hit overall. Oh, wait a minute. No way. We could still do this, guys. Chamberlain, play that through. Yes, come on. We've got to hit this. We've got to score. We've got to score. It's in. It's 3. We're going through as champions if we can hold on to this 3-0 Lind. I meant win. But this is absolutely mental. No way have we turned this group stage on its head. Could you imagine the scenes if from this, Spain go out of the group stage? Of course, it won't happen because Norway are not going to get the goal difference they require to go out of the group stage. But Spain have crumbled, guys. This moves on to 6 points, and it brings their goal difference down to 2, but it moves ours up to 4. That is absolutely spectacular. As long as we don't concede now, we go through as group winners, which is absolutely mind-blowing when you consider the fact that before we kicked off, all we were relying on was Finland doing us a solid. Now we could be in our own hands to go through as group winners. All right, 90 minutes on the clock. Referee, whenever you want to blow that whistle, I am totally down, bro. Clear it away. There it is. 90 minutes on the clock. We are going through as group winners, I believe. Anyway, I don't want to say anything too quickly. But there is the match ball coming home as well. 3 shots, 3 goals for us. Fantastic performance. I just feel like England level, we are just so gelled as a unit, as a team. We are pretty good. I don't know what it is. I just enjoy playing at England level. Like, it's a lot more enjoyable there, playing that game. Even though we had 3 shots, 2 on target, to their 2 and 1, there was a lot less shots than what we'd normally get here at Juve, but it was so much more enjoyable. The chances were easier, the creation, oh, honestly, guys, this England team are absolutely unbelievable. And to make matters even better, even if we hadn't have gone through as group winners, which I think we did, Finland did beat Norway 2-1. So that means we are going through the group no matter the outcome of whatever happens here. Did we go through as group winners, though? Is what I am wondering. Let's have a look here, guys, because we can check through the tables. There is the table view. We did go through as group winners, likely I thought. So, goal difference-wise, we did finish on 4. They finished on 2, so we do go through as group winners. So, for the next game, guys, we will be taking on France. What? France didn't win their group? Ireland got through Group A over Poland and Bulgaria. They ended up beating them on goals scored, so they go through Switzerland. Belgium and Netherlands through out of that one. Germany and France, so they played in the same group. That's kind of why. So out of all the games we could have got, we had to get France? Really? We couldn't have pulled like Ireland or somebody like that, you know, like Netherlands. They were the only other two we could have pulled because, of course, we can't pull Spain. They were in our group anyway. So it doesn't matter, guys. From the next episode, we will be going on against France, and hopefully we will be able to pick up a victory. I'm going to see if my transfer request is actually accepted or not, because I want to make sure that we are leaving Juve here. I don't want to be stuck here next season. You know what I mean? That could be really terrible, but we are going to see if it's accepted, and if it is, then I'll be a happy dude. So it is. There you go. So we are added to the transfer list, and we will be receiving some offers from teams, of course, but I might have to settle our future after the European Championships. Next episode, guys, France are the team we're playing against, of course, added to an already good start to the campaign. Oh, wait a minute. If you take a look as well, my career, if we look at this season, you can see we've scored 3 goals already, and of course that comes in England form. But yeah, overall then, guys, 302 goals, 71 assists in 329 appearances, which is absolutely mental. We've only lost 20 games as a player in total, winning 227 of the 329. So just a little under 100. What's that? 102 games we've drawn or lost so far as a player. Not brilliant. We've had 17 yellow cards, 3 red cards, sorry. And it says there, player of the year. This is what I don't understand. It's saying 1, right? But if we take a look down the list here, player of the year, Juventus, yes. Then we look at the Manchester United one, which of course that one doesn't count because that's when we came to Juve. So we've got 1 there. And then we look at the Real Madrid one, which is there, which we did get player of the year in as well. So that's 2 now. Of course, the City one doesn't count. But then we go to City in that season where we got player of the year again. So that's 3. And then Bayern, which of course we joined City in the same season. So that counts for that season. So we've got 3 in total in terms of player of the years in our career. Yet it only says that we have 1, which I can't understand because it doesn't make any sense. Player of the month as well. I've definitely got more than 3. So again, what are you talking about, mate? Anyways, I know we've got 3 player of the years. You guys know we've got 3 player of the years. That's going to be it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, a like, rating would be greatly appreciated. As always, guys, thank you for your continued support on the channel. I really do appreciate it. And that's it for today's episode. France, the next opponents. Can't wait to show you it, guys. Come back tomorrow at 4 p.m. and you can catch it live. Or not live. You know what I mean. You can 4 p.m. It goes live at 4 p.m. That's what I meant to say. Anyways, later, guys. Adios.